What's up guys, Darcizzle here, put in behind the camera, and we are a Florida fishing couple down here in South Florida, and today we went deep sea fishing out of Stuart, Florida, and we got a treasure trove of some delicious, very special fish we don't get to catch too often in the cooler. Right now I'm about to fillet this beautiful gag grouper we caught, as well as a red grouper, and then a really big amberjack that we caught on our boat, and we have not put one on our boat like that in a very long time. So we're going to teach you exactly how to catch them, how to clean them, and how to cook delicious gag grouper. This adventure begins right now.
Pretty close quarters here, huh guys? Look at this. All right. Darcy switched from a number 8 to a number 6 sabiki. So sometimes you got to tackle down on sabikis too. I showed you the sabikis we use. These are the ones everyone knows what they're doing, using around here. And don't forget to use a hook remover or a bait remover. You don't want to touch the bait, as little as possible. All right, we got our bait. It took us about an hour. A little unusual, but you can see how crowded it is. But you know, on the weekends, you just got to enjoy the journey, Sizzle. Right, Sizzle?
Right.
All right.
Although Brian doesn't like that because he gets frustrated very quick.
I got very short attention span, so I'm telling myself mostly to enjoy the journey during the trip. All right, we're glad you're coming along with us. Let's go. All right, first spot.
We have arrived. It literally feels like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's so bright.
It's so bright.
It's the first day we've seen the sun too.
Yeah, it's been, if you guys are from Florida, you know it's been rainy and really windy. And we got red snapper season coming up soon for us on the Atlantic side. So we're gonna be trying some spots today and see if we can pre-fish for those red snapper and do a bunch of other stuff too. So we've got a live thread fin out there. She's gonna roll it down to the bottom and then crank it up a couple turns. Because we got some structure here.
No current.
Like no finding out.
Holding bottom easily.
Yeah, there's no current here. Let's move up a little bit. When you first come out on a new day, you know, one of the first things you're gonna look at is, you know, first is watercolor. When you're offshore fishing, you want to have blue, nice, clean water. That's why the bait was tough. It was very green inshore. Yeah. And now we're out in about 120 feet and there's almost no current, which is kind of bad, but also could be somewhat expected because it's turned around to like a west wind, which is going to push the Gulf Stream out further. So you can see how calm it is, and I knew that, so I didn't even bring my trolling gear because that west wind is going to push all the fish offshore more. So it's not a great day to troll. People are going to catch fish trolling today, but it's not going to be the, you know, it's not going to be the cat's meow. No current down there, maybe a different weird current on the bottom. So we're going to take off and go deeper until we find some conditions that we like, right, Darcizzle?
Yes, exactly. All right, drop into the bottom, ran out into blue water, but unfortunately the current is ripping really fast out here, which we always talk about current and tides and stuff, but how important that is. But it's very fast. We're gonna see what happens. About 400 feet deep. We're gonna drop down and then just let it drift. See what we can catch. Here we go. Weird bite.
Let's see it.
There he goes. We're tight.
Reel it, Randall.
Dude.
Reel.
Dude.
You got that big rod, you got to reel.
I know. We have a long way to go.
It's okay, you're strong.
You want to put a Zeppelin on or no?
No, I think you should be fine. Just get him up.
Bro, I'm on the bottom.
We got Darcy a much stouter or heavier rod.
Yeah.
Because there's bigger fish here in Stuart than we're used to. So she's using a 50 to 80 pound Shimano Talus boat rod.
Whew. All right, we got a long way to go on this fish, but I just wanted to mention that this video is brought to you by HAIRCLUB, one of my awesome sponsors that has been supporting us for a while now. And yeah, don't forget about my promo code Darcizzle10 to use on their website for anything, but they got salons throughout the United States. Woo. All right, get ready. About 100 feet to go. Just got to my connection. It's floating. It's coming steady up right now. Deep color.
What do you got, Darcizzle?
First fish coming up. I have no idea, man.
Silvery.
Oh my God, it's grouper. Get it. Grouper, get it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God! What? What? You said it was a grouper. I swear to God this wasn't. I'm trying to not drop it, please. I was trying not to. Oh my gosh, that just goes to show you guys that you don't know what's gonna happen out here fishing. I just landed the first beautiful gag grouper on my boat. I couldn't be more thrilled about it. 15-pound gag in blue water, and I even told Brian, I'm like, we're not gonna catch any fish at this spot. Man, that fish did not fight like an AJ. In the last 100 foot, I'm like, this fish is totally floating to the surface. How epic is that? First hookup on my brand new boat rod, first grouper in the boat. That's a lucky rod. What? What? Look at that stud. Look at that hook. Oh my God. That's unreal. That's unreal, guys. All right, we got a bunch of boats trolling past us right now, and I'm just gonna keep this fish low. Keep my voice a little on the low side too, but just look at that. Oh my God, he's so cold.
Yeah.
Feel him.
Yeah.
Wow. Cold, cold water down there. Again, I know when we came to this spot and I was saying how hard that current was ripping, I'm like, my bait's just gonna be flying past these fish. So sure enough, obviously that did not happen. I didn't even think I was near the bottom when I got this bite. So that is unreal. Record-breaking personal best gag grouper on my boat just happened, just now. Sick. Gag grouper, catch, clean, cook coming up, baby. We're only getting the day started. All right, we just had that boat pass, but I'll pick them up here in a second. Woo! I've got another one. There's too many boats today. It's a holiday weekend today, this weekend. It's a Friday, but there's plenty of people out here. All right, guys, just got a couple quick pictures with my personal best gag grouper ever on my boat. And I just already started bleeding him after the pictures, but you can make a cut right here and cut him as well, but I'm just showing you with my bait breaker that what I like to do is just come right in here. Ow, those are some sharp gill plates. Holy shoot, look at that. It just bled. You just got me back. That's okay, welcome aboard, gag grouper. All right, so I just used the gut hook right here and break those gills. If I can get a good grip right here, there we go. All right, he's got a little gut hook there. He's just very slimy. It was very hard to get a good hold and rip it, but that's how I did it. We're gonna let him bleed out here in the back for a couple minutes and then get him right on ice. Heck yes! Fish gods rewarded me today. Beautiful grouper in 400 foot. Now let's go back and do it again.
Let's go, Sizzle. That's a fish, Sizzle. Get on him.
Oh, fish on.
Real. That was on the bottom or fish?
That's fish. Ooh, I just got hit up high. I'm on. Oh, the drag locked. Come on.
Reel that fish in.
Broke off on the rod. Just got hit so hard.
You okay, honey?
What the f? The braid shot. I should have replaced it. The f?
Get him up, Sizzle.
All right, get ready.
Get ready.
All right, we're at the next spot. Moved on from the heavy current area or the deeper water and just trying different spots. Oh God. It's just waking up in about 160 feet of water. This fish is waking up as it comes to the surface.
Woo! Come on, Sizzle. You got him, Sizzle. He's coming. Wish you had the other rod.
I know.
So Sizzle had a braid.
Oh.
Braid's going behind the other rod, so she got this old rod. It's big. It looks like an AJ. Watch that weight on me.
Just got my butt kicked by that fish.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Yeah,
Woo,
that's an AJ.
decent one.
That thing fought harder than that grouper. My arms are sore.
They fight all the way to the top.
Woo. Nice. Another fish in the boat.
Is that gonna be a keeper, you think, or no? 20. He's about 26 fork length. So gonna get him back in right away.
Nice job.
Nice job, though, Sizzle.
Woo. Other species.
Whew. Okay.
Hooking up. Real Randall, real Rodney. You guys always say that. Who's Rodney, who's Randall? Tell them.
Well, Rodney's the rod holder, and Randall rhymes with real.
Yeah.
So get that fish up.
It's just a fisherman saying.
You better get that fish up.
Use the live sardine color. And another AJ.
Another AJ.
Almaco Jack. Another species in the boat.
Whoa, 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 he's very wiggly.
And they're slightly different from each other. Even when they're small, you can tell, but his body's like wider and he's got bigger points, like dorsal fin points on him.
Yeah.
Nice. Dang it.
There we go.
Hooked up. Oh.
Better reel.
Can't reel when he's pulling drag. I thought they stole my bait.
So did I.
Right before Brian hooked up.
Took my whole leader. My whole leader broke off.
This is the first drag. This is the first fish that's pulled drag off this reel.
You only backing up.
Taking line again.
Jesus.
You ready to leader?
I think so.
Color. Whoa, it's huge.
It's gotta be a massive AJ.
Oh yeah. It's huge though. It's king?
No.
What is that?
Get that weight.
Got it? Oh my goodness. Got the gaff?
Yeah, my hand is here.
Good job, good job, good job. Stud. Look at that stud.
There you go. Oh my Lord.
That is a reef donkey if I ever saw one.
Well, we got to hook out real quick. Well, he's in a good position. All right.
The day of giants.
That's a lunker, bro.
The day of giants. Holy cow. That's the biggest jack we've ever put on our boat in quite a while. Holy smokes. Look at that thing. Beast. Beast, I'll tell ya. Stud of a greater amberjack right there. Oh God, ow. Oh, it's too live.
Holy moly.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Photoshop? No. Just a massive reef donkey. Gonna get quick pick, let him go home. But that's a beast right there. Absolute tank.
You hold him vertical?
All right, here we go. Just gonna dump him head first. Best way to do it with a reef donkey. There he goes, kicking off strong. That's what you like to see. You wanna release those fish very quickly when you hook them, obviously, because he put up a great fight. Dumping it. All right, you just start waiting for your rod to start bending over, and that's when you start to crank. You don't have to set the hook on these fish when you're bottom fishing. I am...
Not hooked up.
Hooked up.
Yes?
Not very big.
That's what she said.
It's probably like your last grouper. Brian caught a scamp grouper before. All right, he's still on there. He's not very big.
Darcy's an expert at noticing small things. Like you wouldn't think she could even notice it was there, but she notices.
My forearm is locking up. Ow.
You got there.
Get him.
Get
All right,
one.
it's a red snapper.
Is it?
Hey.
Ow! So you gotta grab that weight.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was bad. Hey!
First red.
First
The first
red
red we
on
ever
the boat.
caught. So pretty. All right, here we go.
All right, let him go. Bye, buddy. Whew, just took off. That was
He
cool.
took off fast.
He like came up and like, I don't know, he like put his body, like instead of going down, he like jumped upwards out of the water and then went down. All right, guys, we are back at the house and I have got our trophy gag grouper right here. I did get an official weight on him just now as I pulled him out of the cooler because of course I want to keep him ice and cold, but he's 34 inches long and around 16 pounds. And he's definitely lost some blood weight as well because of course you guys saw I bled this fish. So I would say probably 18 pounds, probably, you know, close to 20. So a really nice grouper for our first grouper ever on our boat. And once again, just goes to show you that we've been like, that area we caught this fish in, we've been fishing there for quite a few years now, a couple years out of Stuart, and just never thought I'd catch a grouper in that particular area. So it was just a blessing. Everything worked out great. It was a perfect drift, perfect bite. I must have dropped it right on his head. I mean, that's the only thing that could have happened in a 5-knot current. So the fish gods were with us that day. And it's all about putting it in that water time, guys. Because again, you haven't seen a grouper like this on our boat ever. So, you know, you get experience over time, it happens. So we're gonna dive right into getting this fish done. Since I don't catch a lot of gags ever, you know, and this is a special treat, grouper are like the best top of the line bottom fish you want to catch out there. That's what most people want is a grouper because it's that delicious. We're gonna take our time and get every morsel off this fish and just respect our catch. So let's dive right into this. I'm gonna use the 9-inch knife today. Actually, I'm gonna use a 7-inch just so I can get a better cut and feel around as I fillet him. And of course, we're gonna take his cheeks last. Make the cut right behind the gill plates, behind the pec fin. And they got a massive head, and you can feel like right up here, you can see how far back the head goes. So honestly, this is all too hard to cut into, but we're gonna edge it right around the side here. Of course, angling up into the head so we can get as much head meat as possible. And you guys are gonna watch me fillet my first grouper in quite a while. And wait till you see this meat, it is gonna be delicious. But I also want to mention HAIRCLUB, since this video is brought to you by HAIRCLUB. And HAIRCLUB is a full service salon for both men and women alike. They were known as HAIRCLUB for men initially, but nowadays they do everything, again, for men and women alike, kids too, full service salon. And you know, it's very important when you're out on the water to take care of your skin because the sun is so bad, but the skin also takes a beating on your hair. So they have a lot of awesome hair products that I like to use on a regular basis, in particular their EXT products, and that'll be on their website. I'm gonna link their information down below, but check it out if you have the time. Highly recommend it. Been using them for months now, love it, and just taking care of my hair because it's constantly exposed to the elements and to the sun 24/7. Look at that grouper meat. Oh my gosh. And again, just taking my time because I don't get to fillet a lot of grouper and I don't get to eat a lot of grouper meat. So this is really just a special treat for us. And just using the 7 to get right in there up close to the bones and just get this beautiful grouper fillet right off. But you'll see the difference between this meat and why it's such a highly prized fish and why we love them so much. So just a really special treat for us catching this beautiful fish. I think for our first gag grouper ever put on our boat, that's a pretty nice fish considering. They get much bigger than that too, by the way. They get 40, 50 pounds. Gags get huge. The grouper skin is a little on the thin side, so we're gonna try not to cut through it. See how it goes here. And of course, just angling that knife down and looking as I go, because again, I don't catch a lot of grouper. So far, so good. And they do have a little bit of a blood like any other fish on their skin line, but I did fillet this, or bleed this fish pretty well, so that shouldn't affect anything. But we are not gonna waste any meat today. All right. Keeping my hand under the fillet so I have some control. We'll see how we did. Got a little piece right there, no big deal. Nice. Perfect. Look at that. And you can see, since we blood this fish as well, there's really not a really strong bloodline there. It's very faint, not too bad at all, but like anything else, of course they got bones up in the front that you want to cut out. So we'll do that. And again, just minimal waste. We're just going to eat every piece of this fish, grouper for days. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to break them up into steaks now, get them in the Ziploc bags, and then I'm going to show you how to do these grouper cheeks. Now, when it comes to cheeks, usually grouper cheeks is what you think of or what most fishermen know of when you talk about taking fish cheeks. You guys see me do that a lot on snapper, but this is the fish that has a serious cheek. Groupers have a crazy jaw, crazy mouth, and they suction in their catch. So they really use those jaw muscles, and just wait till you see how huge this muscle is of this cheek here, okay? So we're using the bait breaker knife, the same one I used on the boat to bleed this fish and cut his gill plates open. Awesome little nifty knife. And you don't want to be using that long, broad, that long pointy knife, 7 or 9, when you're trying to get the cheek meat out. All right, so let's dive right into this. It's been a while, but it's actually nice and easy with grouper. So you can feel right where it goes hard to soft, so you just want to edge your knife right in, and then just go along that cheekbone, and just feel with your knife as you go. But you see how I just cut all the way to his eye, and then we're going to flip it around, do the same exact thing. I'm left-handed. I know a lot of you guys know that, but any new people, that's maybe why it looks weird to you, because I'm a lefty. All right, so we cut that up like that. Then we're gonna keep going this way. Get up in there. It's a bad angle. Hold on. cut up in there, and then it's really just scraping the knife up in there to get as much of the meat as possible. And we're just gonna lift up here. There we go. Oh, that is a serious cheek right there. All right, so his cheek's laying out, and you can see it just lays right in there on the bone cavity. And I'm just gonna take the blade, make a cut right up to his skin line right here, right where the skin meets the meat. You see that there's a cut down in there. And then you just wanna gently, with your fingers, get up under there where you made the cut, and then meat just comes right off the skin like it's meant to happen. Look at this. Look at this. Little piece hanging right there. That's how you do it. And again, just took my time with that because I don't get to do a lot of grouper cheeks, but that is a serious cheek right there. That is no joke. Delicacy, one of the best parts of the grouper right there, all right? So we took his fillets, we took his cheeks. I'm gonna knock out the other side of this beautiful fish. And then I'm gonna meet you guys in the house with Cooking with Puddin', because today's recipe is something brand new we've never done before. And again, I'm stoked. Special treat coming right up.
What's up, guys? Thanks a lot, Sizzle, playing that grouper. We're in the porch because it was pouring rain. I don't think it's Elsa yet, but she's coming. Welcome, guys, to another edition of Cooking with Puddin'. I got a lot going on version. Cooking something new. You know, Puddin' is from New York, and I have a lot of Italian friends, and I love pasta. So today we're doing a pasta dish. It's gonna be great. So what I did, I'm a little jerky. I got a lot of stuff going on, like I said. It's a delicious grouper pasta dish with a butter sauce. So first I made this nice butter sauce. It's about a cup. We're gonna put the recipe down in the description below. It's about a cup of chicken broth, and then you're gonna put in a bunch of garlic in there, minced garlic, and then you're gonna let that, what do they say, reduce, okay? Once that gets reduced about half, you can start melting in some patties of butter, pats of butter, or just butter. I don't know why you have to make it pats, right? So butter pats, about a half a pound almost, until it coats the spoon, and you can see it's coating a fork or a utensil. Then I got the fish. Try to make it even layers, right? I put salt and pepper on it. I just spit out a piece of garlic, and that is gonna, all right, salt and pepper, flour, olive oil in the pan, throw it in here. I got it cooking right now. I got the pasta going at the same time. You know, I don't know if you guys are in the South, everyone I know in the South eats pasta like it's coming out of a ranzoni Chef Boyardee pan. It's supposed to be al dente. This is gonna be al dente, Sizzle, whether you like it or not. Hold on a minute. All right, so I got some nice pasta here. I'm back. Boom, back in the pan. A little bit of olive oil. It's coming, it's coming. This I gotta turn off, it's gonna overcook. Never overcook your fish. I don't wanna put too much in. That's great, that's great. The top just went flying on that. We're gonna stir it up a little. I don't even know where my spaghetti thing went anymore. All right, I think this is done. That is done. I think we're ready to plate. That's what the chefs say. Sizzle, come over here. You're gonna get a close up on this plate. This plate is on my new Margaritaville cutting board. It's beautiful. Here we go. Watch this, Sizzle. You're right on this plate. I got the pasta. This is the thin stuff. Capellini, vermicelli. All right. I put a little more on because it's a special occasion. It's a holiday today. It's Monday. Out of the way. All right. I softened up some of these nice tomatoes before. Look at this, guys. Already looking good. Look at that. Here comes the butter sauce. There's already olive oil on that pasta, so this is just going to make it more delicious. This is garlic butter, of course, like we talked about. Look at that. Hold your horses still. We got some Parmesan. We got some parsley. We got some red pepper flakes. You guys looking at this? Let's go make sure Sizzle likes it. If she doesn't like it, I'm throwing her out of the house. All right, Sizzle.
You spilled my beer.
That's your style. You're not an expert beer drinker like me.
Didn't have any of yours? Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. They're both in the same area.
Yeah, but you see my natural reaction, gentlemen. My instincts. I was in a fraternity. I was beer chairman of a fraternity. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is facts.
Did you see how wide his eyes were at the end there when he was like, let's go eat this? This is the most excited I think I've ever seen him. Because it had pasta, I think.
Yeah.
And because it's grouper.
I scanned my way into this pasta.
Yes. It was between a grouper sandwich and a grouper pasta dish, and we went with pasta. Both bad, but that's okay.
Yes. I am the king.
This is amazing. Man, now I just only wish I caught more grouper. But this is out of the world. It's way better than mahi.
This is good, guys.
Way better. Snapper's a little different, but they're all different.
Grouper, you know,
grouper is
it tastes
just-
a lot like snapper, but it's just
it's
like
special.
It's a little, yeah, it's a little better and a little flaky, big, just a fat.
See how
white,
fancy I am
flaky
over
meat.
here? With a spoon.
That's not how Italian people eat.
This is how my dad raised me to do this.
That's because you're from Florida. You don't know nothing about nothing.
This is the way you eat pasta, so it's not dripping out of your mouth.
She's never been to an Italian house before in her life. So I'm gonna wrap it up. This is a long video with a great day in the water. So phenomenal.
Yeah,
We, you know, we've been trying
a
to
lot of epic catches.
trying a lot of new spots lately because red snapper season's coming up. But totally killed it on the grouper, and that monstrous AJ was insane. Caught some other fish too, but you know, I don't think they made it to the video because we had so many. Like, you know, AJs and some of them were in the video, I think. But whatever, a ton of fish. We also caught a red grouper, which the audio got messed up in the video. Hopefully, I put some B-roll somewhere.
Yeah.
A smaller red, like 20-something inches.
22.
22. Fishing is so wonderful. One reason is that you can always, you know, find new spots, new accomplishments. Every fish is just another chance to get a bigger fish. And all this stuff teaches in kids, you know, to have confidence and to do stuff on their own and to have goals and to have self-esteem. And, you know, when you raise a kid like Darcy was raised and myself, you know, you grow an independent woman who accomplishes things and has confidence and self-esteem.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know why I went off on that rant. I usually don't.
No.
But so let's get wrapping it up, Darcy.
Yes.
I want to say thanks to HAIRCLUB again.
Yes.
You know, again, it's for
Promo code DarSizzle10.
Yes. And that's to get 10% off everything on the website and the hair stuff Darcy uses. You know, I go there too, guys. And so whether, you know, you have hair, you need hair, you don't need hair, you're a man or a woman, you can go. No big deal.
Sorry, I have something stuck in my mouth. But I forgot to say that they have over hundreds of different locations located throughout the United States. So you just go on their website and type it into a locator to find their different salons, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so anything else we talked about is going to be down in the description below. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching this video. And yeah, thanks for joining us on this special adventure. Hopefully it happens again real soon. So until our next adventure, which is awesome too, follow your dream.
It is.
It is.
All right. You goofball. See what I got to put up with, gentlemen? Are you okay? She's having the giggles.
You can do your wide eyes thing. Follow your dream. Keep on catching.
Are you ready?
All right, ready?
All right.
Follow your dreams and keep on catching.
Wide eye thing. I don't know what it is.
You were like all excited when your eyes were like bulging out.
I haven't had pasta in a year
we're about
or
to eat.
more. I don't even know. We never have pasta.
No, it's not allowed in the house.